Welcome to Ophiuchus Tarot. We are back again with another channel message for the collective. But before we jump right in and get started, I just want to take a moment and say hi and welcome to new subscribers. I am so happy to have you on board with us. Thank you for becoming part of the Ophiuchus tribe. As always, it is an absolute honor and blessing to read for each and every single one of you. That being said, we're going to jump in. We did have a bit of sputtering coming from the candles this morning, and I heard popping off. So I don't know if someone might be coming towards you a little angry about something or popping off at the mouth and having things to say. I do feel like a little bit of negative energy coming from that. For whoever this is for, you might have somebody stepping towards you with a little bit of anger and a little bit of like foul communication is kind of what I want to say. That's just a side note. All right. Okay, looking for salvation. Looking for a place to warm themselves. Okay, so I'm kind of getting a scenario here. You may have someone that wants to come out of the cold with you. Now, this could be a past person that you had maybe a decent amount of past with is kind of what I'm getting. They're coming back. They want to say that they're passionate about wanting to move this forward, but I feel like what they really want is to just be nurtured under your Empress energy, whether you're masculine or feminine. I do feel like this person knows where they can find a roof over their head and food for their stomach and, someone to ease their mind. Do I think it's all with your best interest at heart? No. I do feel like this person may be a little selfish. They know, it's like they know that you'll take them back, or they know that you'll open your doors to them because you're that type of person. It's like they know they have a top spot in your heart, and so they'd feel like they don't have to try, which I don't really love. I feel like they know that they've always got that victory with you. They can always just come back in. I don't love the energy here, but yeah. I feel like Spirit might be calling for you to have a bit of strength. And I kind of feel like it's the ability to say no, or the ability to do what's best for you. It's like I feel like you have this giving, loving heart and you don't mind sharing it all. I feel like it's in hopes that this person steps into their lover energy, right? But I feel like they're just looking for a shelter for the time being because they're waiting for other ships to come in. Okay, so I don't love this. I feel like, yes, you're an empress, and they see that kind of, but they don't think that you're their empress. But they're willing to hold a spot down or allow you to hold a spot for them while they look around for somebody else. I despise this energy, to be honest. I really do. I think it's horrendous. Instead of allowing you to just be and leaving you be, it's like I hear, don't disturb my peace. So I feel like that is something that Spirit kind of wants you to step into, is not allowing this person to disturb your peace and take up your time and your effort, your energy, and not give you what they're kind of showing they want to give you. They're showing they want this relationship, but really it's all an effort to further themselves in some sort of way. They recognize you as an empress, but they just don't want to keep you. They're looking for something even better. It's like, I don't know if it's like delusions of grandeur, something like that. That this person thinks, well, I can find an even better empress. It's like, I don't know. I feel like this person is going to be sorry in the long run, but that's neither here nor there. I feel like what's really important here is the fact that you need to set some healthy boundaries. I feel like deep down you may know that this person is not looking for the same thing that you're looking for. They're looking to have fun, to be single, to fill up their cups here, there, and everywhere. It's like you're just another stop along the journey to fill up their cups. I don't know if this person works all that hard emotionally. I feel like there are a lot of people who want to fill this person's cup. I feel like it is because this person is an attractive person. Um, and I don't know that this person has ever really taken full responsibility for their crappy actions when it comes to the way they handle potential love interests or partners. I feel like they're very lax with it. I feel like they're very, you'll do for now type of energy. And I feel like Spirit's calling you to balance yourself out. Yeah, they feel like you just haven't been seeing it. And because you're not allowing yourself to see it, you're kind of keeping yourself held in this one spot, waiting for this person to act right. And I feel like, I hate to say, but I don't feel like it's going to happen here. I don't feel like this is actually your person. I feel like it was for a time, or it was supposed to be for a time, like a reason or a season. But I don't feel like this person is for the lifetime or the lifetime partner, right? Yeah, this is exactly what I'm getting, that Seven of Swords energy. I feel like this person sneaks in, takes your energy, takes your love to tide them over until they're going to the next port or stepping on to the next situation. Yeah, it's like you can keep a roof over my head. You enjoy my company. You genuinely enjoy me. And so I'll gift you with my energy or my passion just for a little while until I'm off to the next thing. So it's like, I feel like they know deep down that you know this, but I feel like there's a part of you that's still hoping, and that's where I feel like this person is wrong. There's a part of you that's still hoping that this person decides to commit, stick around, right? Tell them secrets and create this Four of Wands energy here. And I just don't see that happening. I do see that this is going to break down again. And I do say again, so I feel like with this person, it's already broken down a few times maybe. I'm so sorry if you're going through this. Big hugs to you if you're going through this, because I feel like this is a really difficult situation. Your heart wants what it wants, and I totally understand that. We've all been there. And I know how painful it can be to, it's like, you know, to see the truth that you know is actually the truth and to understand it in your heart space and kind of couple all that together can be very painful. I just feel like, yeah, there does have to be some sort of an ending in this situation. Otherwise, it will keep going along this cycle. And I feel like Spirit's saying you have more for your future, a new opportunity in love, and the opportunity to have longevity with someone. If you can let go of this, this will come in for you. And it looks like it's going to be something that you haven't experienced yet, is what I want to say. Something that, yeah, look, with the sun and the happiness, somebody that actually wants to give to you. Someone that doesn't give you sleepless nights. Someone that wants to move forward with you and create with you. And head towards those wishes, hopes, and dreams, who wants to share those with you, wants to celebrate with you and come into that union. There is someone up ahead, just around the bend. If you can let go of what is not for you, you'll open that space up for what is for you. And I feel like Spirit's trying to say, it's really just right around the corner. It's really just up ahead over that hill. You just can't see it, but it's there. It's there to be had. So I feel like, as always, it is completely up to you how many times you want to go a cycle with someone. I am just the reader. I just let you know what is coming, what I see, so you can make a well-informed decision about what you want for yourself. But I am seeing that you do have something that is going to be right for you just up ahead if you just tell this person where to go. And it can be in the nicest way possible. It's like, no, I'm sorry. I'm not your your fall guy or fall girl. I'm not going to just wait here and so you can come in and out anytime you want, right? And I feel like that's kind of what's going on. I feel like the heart knows it. It's just a hard pill to swallow. I get it. I really do. Because I feel like you truly have feelings for this person. And to some degree, do I feel like this person cares about you? Yes. Do I feel like they recognize in some sort of way that you are a right fit? Yes. I don't think that they're mature enough, and I don't know that they will get to that point where they'll ever come back in your direction seriously. I feel like they'll have learned a lot from you and the way that you love. And I feel like that's the grander purpose here in this situation. I don't know that it's coming back around. Okay? But like I said, you do have something coming in. This person will be trying to pretend like they are giving you that message of love just so they can secure a spot that's a safe haven to tide them over until they step into something else. I keep seeing that card. They're waiting for their ships to come in elsewhere, and they just need a safe harbor for now. And I hate to see you do that to yourself, because I feel like your heart gets so involved, even though the mind says, don't do it, right? So that's kind of what I'm getting on there. Again, big hugs to you. And I'm not telling you what to do. It is always up to you, right? I can just tell you what I see and what I'm feeling with the energy. And it feels yucky to me. And I feel like there is some part of this person coming in towards you that knows that their behavior is not good, right? They know that that's not the way you deserve to be treated. Like I said, they do see you, but they just don't see you. All right, let me take a sip because that energy is so strong and I feel like I'm repeating myself. Apologies. Sometimes when that energy is strong, it's like on a loop. It pushes out on a loop and I keep repeating myself. It's because it's like Spirit really wants to push that message out there so you get it. And so that's why the repetitiveness comes through sometimes when I'm channeling. So bear with me. That one was a really strong one. All right, so we have the true feelings are masked, but in reverse. Serendipity. What else, Spirit? And the Wizard. I wonder. All right, so what I'm kind of getting from this is there is someone that has their feelings or has had their feelings masked in the past. Ugh, that didn't want to come out. But I feel like there might be a serendipitous event where you kind of bump into this person. It says use your skills to aid others. Now, I don't know what your profession is, but I have a feeling that your profession or your gifts, whatever they are, mesh with this person's. You might be creating something. I am seeing like Three of Pentacles type energy. So it's like coming together to create something. The winds of change. Your surroundings will undergo a transition. The King. Authority and diplomacy. Yeah, I do feel like this is, I kind of want to say in charge of like a creative project or in charge of, I want to say a channel or on a platform or on a larger scale. This could be like production. It's got like, I'm the boss and I make the rules, but at the same time, your gifts and talents are perfect for what I need. Even if it's your fresh new perspective, it's like they need your intelligent mind. I do feel like they'll be bringing you in on this project, whatever this is, or this could be you. So kind of flip it. I do feel like this has something to do with creativity and grounding that down into the physical. There's a logical way, or I don't know if you just bring reason and common sense in, or it's people with reason and common sense who need fresh new ideas, who can't see past what already is. So I can't tell which side of that you're on, but I feel like all perspectives in this situation are very, very important. It's like logically, I know we need this, this, and this, but how do we create the magic of it all, or the draw of it all, the magnetism of it? And I feel like for the most part, that's where you come in. If you're wondering if this is a safe situation to kind of step into, I do feel that way. I do feel like this is a good move, or could be a good move. I feel like you could be working and doing things from the heart. This could be emotionally fulfilling, whatever this project or this collaboration is. Yeah, I feel like we've got the king and the queen. I feel like you and this person mesh together very well. It's like you each bring something really perfect to the table, something that makes this get off the ground, right? It's like they need this other piece, you know, the king and the queen, they go together, right? You know, this could be a situation where it's two people working together on a side project that kind of has some sparks flying as well. That might not be something that you're planning on, or that you recognize right off the bat. I feel like it is the love of building or creating whatever this is that brings the two of you together. I don't feel like anybody has like these motives on the side, but I do feel like something could spark from it. Your abilities will be enhanced. You know, I do hear like your skills and talents will be bumped up from working on this, whatever this is, whatever this thing is. Yeah, you're destined to succeed. I feel like the two of you, there's going to be a lot going around about how the two of you work together, what you've created. It's going to take off, whatever it is. It could be a business, could be a movie, could be an idea for a movie, or yeah, I do hear something about directors. So I don't know if it's just finding the right mind. And I don't know if, I kind of get the sense it's like, okay, so there's a producer and they're looking for a certain type of person with a certain type of mentality to bring whatever it is, their gift, their talent. Okay, so say it's a tarot reader and you are creating a movie about tarot cards. See, okay, I'm doing what I know, so just bear with me. This person is looking for someone who can play a part but actually knows what they're doing because they live the role. This is like, this is what I do, right? So they're looking for that, and they come towards you hoping to get your perspective, or maybe even to cast you in something, right? That's kind of the energy that I'm getting. It's like, and then you end up fitting perfectly, but in more ways than one. It's like they end up kind of keeping you around because you've just got it, whatever it is. I hear you sparkle, you shine, and that's just right for what they're creating, right? Your ideas are just right for what they're creating. Now, it doesn't have to be movies, it doesn't have to be tarot readers. That was just my example, but I feel like you get what I'm saying. It's like a big opportunity. Yeah, nothing standing in your way. Hindrance is in reverse. This could be a really healing thing as well. This could be news from afar as well. This news coming towards you could travel from afar. You might have to travel for this opportunity, or someone might be traveling to you for this opportunity. Something like that. Yeah, I feel like they're really going to, I feel like they're actually going to really love you as a person. It's like your quirks, the way you move, the way you think, the way you involve your heart in this situation. I feel like the way you pour into it doesn't go unnoticed. And I feel like the person who's really creating this, who has a lot of stock in this, sees that as well. And it's like, you know, it's not easy to find someone who believes in your whatever it is you're creating as much as you do, right? You can get people on deck to help, but I feel like that's where you're just a little different because it becomes something that you pour into as well. And I don't want to say there's a lot riding on this, but I feel like that's what it may feel like. Yeah, a lot of luck. Your luck will soon change. I feel like this is like a lucky break or a lucky something coming in. I don't know if it boosts you in your territory, boosts this person because they're getting insider knowledge on how to create what it is they want to create. A lot of passion here. A lot of passion with that fire energy. Strength and wisdom, the dragon in reverse. I don't know if they expected you to be like, I hear starving artist. It's like they expected you to be like to dictate what you want and what this is. It's like a superstar who comes in and they're not the nicest, right? But they demand all these things that they need. It's like they expected you to come in and demand all of these different things, and instead your personality is quite different, I feel like, than they expected. It's like they didn't expect to find a heart of gold is what I'm kind of seeing. I feel like they didn't expect the wisdom. They didn't expect the backstory. It's like who you are and how you created yourself. I feel like that's all very important. Who you are as a person speaks volumes in whatever this situation is. Yeah, look, no guardian at the gate, no barrier in place. You may be very open and honest with this person about, you know, your ups, downs, and in-betweens. I feel like your authenticity also plays a big role in this. Yeah, you just draw people in. You have this siren energy. You have this superstar type energy. There's something about you and your energy that pulls people in. I feel like the person who is in charge of this situation, that kingly figure here, I feel like they notice this as well, and that's good for business. That's real good for business. They don't want to waste any time. Like when they offer you this opportunity, they're going to make this opportunity a really, really good one. Yeah, the Oracle. I do feel like it has something to do with your gifts. Now, it doesn't have to be spiritual gifts, although it could be. But your gifts and talents, whatever they are, it could be singing, it could be acting, it could be just about anything. It could be a sport, anything. You could be quite the creator. You might have an artful hand in a lot of different things, and that might make you a real powerhouse to this person. You have what they're, you know, more than what they're looking for. I feel like you're almost overqualified for what they were looking for. Emotions are at their peak. I feel like this is going to be a very emotional thing that's very exciting. Yeah, this I want to say director. I'm going to leave it at director, but I feel like you're going to find a friend in this person, because I feel like they're going to act on your behalf a lot because they see the truth of you. I feel like that means so much. And I don't know how else to explain it. It means so much to this person. I feel like you really do give from your heart, and you believe in this person's, it's like you believe in what they're creating. And because of that, I feel like because you're such a rare gem, they'll go to bat for you. So it's like, it says a close friend acts on your behalf. So you may work with this person, and then they might go on to boost you even more and, you know, introduce you to other people who can boost you even further. And I hear into the stratosphere. So it's like, whatever this is, it takes off, and I really feel that way. Yeah, the forces of nature favor you. I feel like this is more of a fate thing than anything. I feel like it's destiny, it's fate. Sorry about the herd of elephants upstairs. The dogs are playing. And it's funny too, they sound extremely heavy. They are just two little tiny things. Triumph over adversity. I feel like that's what it comes down to. I feel like, you know, there will be people in this life who will truly see you. And I feel like you come across this person in a place of power that truly sees you. And I feel like if there were any to oppose you in the past about what you were doing or where you were going or how you were moving, I feel like you become very vindicated or validated along this path. It's like, you may say that's not what I'm supposed to be doing, but the universe says it is where I'm supposed to be going. It's like, I feel like it's almost like a confirmation for you. Yeah, look, hand of fate, forces beyond your control intervene. And I feel like that's exactly what this is. Honor and good luck. And I feel like sent in from spirit. You've been following your soul's compass, and I feel like it leads you to every big, beautiful opportunity. I want to say keep your eyes and ears open, be open to new experiences, because I do feel like whatever this is that's coming in, I do hear superstar, so I kind of feel like for some of you this is in show business in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, I do hear talk show. I do hear maybe an interview to go on a talk show, and then it takes off from there. Could be something like that. I feel like you and this person become fast friends, and maybe even more. I do feel like sparks might fly in this situation as well. So that's just another bonus, I want to say, in this big bright situation. This is going to be a little different for all of you, how this is showing up in your world. But I do feel like if you are a creative person and you kind of have a lot of different gifts, whatever they may be, and talents, I feel like you could be who I'm talking to. Okay? Really cool energy. I would love to know more about this. Maybe after this awesome opportunity comes your way, you can come back and let me know how it's panning out for you, because I'd love to hear it. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Yeah, I did hear something just now about a magazine. I hear photo shoot. This could be modeling. This could be modeling to acting. I don't know if I'm still channeling the last pile or this one. No, I feel like this is also it. We have admiration. I don't know if you're going to be put in a place where a lot of people admire you. I don't know if you're up on a platform. I don't know if it's just the way you look, or there are a lot of admirable things about you that people take from and use as inspiration. Let's see. What else, Spirit? I will take a sip. But I feel like, let's find out what this is. Roots. I feel like you help people grow strong. There's something about, I feel like a lot of people romance the idea of you. I don't know if maybe you're a model or an actress or an actor. People look up to you. You could be a singer, songwriter. Your music inspires. I do feel like we're talking to those who already have some level of something here. It's like a lot of eyes are on you. I'm seeing a peacock in my mind. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know if it's the beginning of your career. I don't know if you're in the middle and you were in a slump. I'm actually seeing a certain songwriter in my mind. And I feel like maybe waiting on some type of something to come forth for you, some type of I hear brain blast, and it's like I've got a Jimmy Neutron in my head. So for those of you who know, I'm showing my age. But yeah, that's the energy. It's like all of a sudden it comes to you. And I feel like it's like the blast you were waiting for to push you into the next something. I don't know if someone was getting discouraged. It's like, I'm going to fall off the map if I don't think of something. It's like a creative slump that you were maybe going through. I feel like you're going to be racing forward very, very soon. Now, this doesn't have to be, this could be in anyone's life. You could be famous, or you could be someone in an everyday, just waiting for something to bring you that oomph. I feel like you've been waiting, maybe even praying about it, having faith that it will come. I do feel like your faith in it all was starting to wane just a little bit. It's like, it's just not coming. And I feel like that stress of thinking that it's just not coming created more of it not going anywhere, right? I feel like that is something illuminating that you'll need to keep in mind. It's like those slow moments in life, try to rest through them. I know that's really hard when you feel like you're supposed to be getting busy, but sometimes the body, the mind, the heart, the soul, they need an extra bit of rest. It's like we can't always be go, go, go. And I feel like we have to have some seasons that are restful seasons to enjoy those moments in between. to be able to look back on all you've created thus far and then find inspiration within yourself, because you are your own muse. To find that inspiration and wait for that light to kind of burst forth from within you. Yeah, the candle's talking again. There's something about passion here. And speaking up. Oh, yeah, the sun, happiness, warmth. Again, candles, warmth. I feel like there's something more. You're going to feel a lot brighter very, very soon. Yeah, why? Because you're going to accomplish what you've set out to accomplish. You'll be moving forward very, very soon. That's going to change that slow moving, stagnant energy. It might be something within the inner house that you need to work on. It could just be your thought process. So I do want to keep putting out there that this reading is for everyone. I do feel like even if you don't have a big platform, I feel like your creative juices haven't been flowing, or your spark is coming back in. And I feel like you've been waiting on it for quite a while. It's almost assessing if you're going to have to give up your passions because you just can't find the passion. But I feel like that's not the case. I feel like it isn't the problem itself. It was the way you were looking at the problem that was causing the blocks. Does that make sense to you? It's, yeah, some form of inner growth that you do. I want to say dive into yourself. I want to say, I hear beautiful soul, dive into yourself, because it's not the problem. The problem is not the problem. It's the way you're looking at it. It's the way you're seeing it. You're seeing it as a block, and therefore it's creating a block. So it just needs to kind of be rearranged in your mind. I'm seeing the train thing, and I had heard about this a really long time ago, and I try to, now do I fall short sometimes? Absolutely. But this is the thought process of the train. Picture a train with two ends, right? It could go in either direction, right, on this track. And you want to feed the one side of the train that keeps you moving forward, right? Not going backwards. And in order to do that, the more positivity that you throw onto that side of the train that's propelling you forward, and your problem solving skills and your happiness and your faith and all those things that you keep shoveling into as fuel for that train to go in the right direction. It's like, I feel like you got twisted around and you started feeding the wrong end of the train, and instead of actually being able to go somewhere, I don't think you were really traveling backwards per se, but I feel like you were just not traveling. And it's like, make sure you're feeding that right side of the train. Make sure you're feeding yourself, right? The right ideas, the right thought forms, fueling your heart and your, it's coupling all those things together, getting every piece of you on board for this forward movement. Yeah, I feel like you were attached to a certain thought, and that might have been the start of it all. It's something underneath of it all. It's something that you weren't realizing. It was shadowed by the moon. And this could have been a shadowed thought like, it's all going to stop soon, or it's all got to stop soon. It's like, I've gone as high as I can go, or I've wore out my welcome here. It's like, it's over now. And I feel like that was something that is a fear that you were kind of feeding. Like, it's like, you ever see a little doggo underneath the table and you're feeding them scraps, but you're trying to do so with nobody noticing? That's kind of what you were doing. You were feeding that fear just under the table, just little by little, and it was growing larger. So it's like, try to pull those things up by the roots. The only ceiling that you have over top of what you can accomplish is the one you place over yourself. So if you're not capping off what you can accomplish in this life, bust through that glass ceiling that you put in place. It's not actually meant to be there. You can travel as far as you want in this lifetime. There is no limit to what you can accomplish, or where you can go. It is all wide open. It's like, bust through that ceiling and keep going. There's more to be had. Just because you can't see it yet doesn't mean it's not there. So I feel like that's what Spirit wants to tell you. It's like, make sure you're very conscious of what you're feeding. Just underneath of it all, right? Make sure you're staying positive and feeding that positivity. It's like seeing what's there, obviously, and it's, you know, making the right decisions for you. I'm not saying that false positivity, but I am saying just know that anything is possible as far as where you could go or how far you can travel in this lifetime. There shouldn't be a cap on that for anyone. I am going to drop it there. Is there anything else? No, that passageway is going to open up. That ancient wisdom, that knowing, that inner knowing within you, your intuition is going to come back online. You're going to start loving and nurturing yourself and come back into balance. And here comes that abundance and those blessings. As soon as you allow things to release and fall away, your loyalty to self and where you're going, that stagnancy will be put into reverse because you're devoted to yourself and your path and your purpose. You'll put more stones on creating that big, beautiful castle. I feel like your stability is growing. You go from the house to the castle. This is just a stepping through point. It's like a checkpoint is what I'm saying, like on a video game. So I feel like your creativity is going to come back. You're going to get back in your swing of things. You're going to find your passion and your purpose, and you're going to keep moving. I feel like your purpose has a lot to do with a lot of different things. That's something I like to talk about because I often get asked, what is my purpose? And everybody expects it to be just one thing. Like you walk through your whole big, beautiful life and you're only supposed to do one thing. That seems kind of wasteful, right? It's like Spirit puts us here because we have a lot of different things that are our purposes, and we can bounce around and become a jack of all trades, and every bit of that passion is our purpose. So long as you're following your soul's inner compass, you'll always be living your purpose. So it's never just one thing. I want you to know it's never one thing. You are meant for so much more than your mind can even begin to comprehend. It could be the silliest little things. Sometimes holding the door for someone as they walk into a building or into a store, and flashing them a smile could be part of your purpose. Now, you might not recognize it as being a huge thing, but maybe to that person, they haven't had a smile in a long time. Somebody hasn't looked at them and truly seen them in so long. Maybe it sparks something within them to start and keep going. You'll never know how little things that you do, little kindnesses, little things that you do for others, how big they can affect them in such beautiful ways. I feel like your path and your purpose is so much more than you could begin to imagine. So I am going to put that out there. I feel like you're meant for so much more than just one thing. All right. Spirit's got a lot of good energy coming in. So if there was that stagnant energy, it is going to be moving through very, very soon. Yeah, there's a lot of potential for growth coming up and expansion. I really love that. Yeah. I want to say stay stubborn as well. Stay stubborn on this path. You are a leader. You're a way shower. You are a forerunner. And I feel like there's something about that. You're a teacher, right? And of course, the forever student. We're always the forever student and always the forever teacher. But I feel like stay stubborn about wanting to accomplish, and you'll never stop. You'll always keep advancing, right? And I feel like there's something within you that doesn't want to give up. Allow that to take the front seat and drive, because I feel like your potential is so big that you can just create anything. And I feel like you need to know that. I feel like I'm talking to someone who kind of knows it, but you should really know it. All right. Let's see. Where are we going? All right. Yes, I am, in fact. I hear you are right. And I feel like you are right about knowing that there's something more for you. Hold on. We had one that fell. Okay. And that was crossing over. So what I do kind of want to do is I'm going to pull that back in. I'm going to take a sip, because I do feel like this message needs to be a little different. Oh my. Okay. All right. All right, Spirit. What do we have here? I want that, whatever it is. I miss you to you. You are right. It's back out again. Okay. You might know that someone is missing you. You might just feel it. And I feel like you know exactly who this person is. If I say they're missing you, a person pops in your mind, right? Then I'm talking to you. I feel like now you and this person may have had a physical relationship, might not have, okay? So if you're trying to figure out who this is, I just want you all the time. I feel like this person has never spoken up about the fact that they just want you in their life. I feel like they think you should just know that you matter to them, that you're important. Strength and ego in reverse. This person might not have the strength to tell you how they're feeling or how they're seeing you. They want your love, though. They want your light. They want you to shine at them or on them or towards them, right? I sometimes wonder if you care. I feel like this person feels like you do, but they're not quite certain. That's why you have all these tugs on your energy. Yeah, look at this. If I asked you to stay, would you leave? This person doesn't have the strength or the confidence to speak their truth, or they haven't, right? Now this says, I am coming, trust, but it's in reverse. But let me hold you. See, this person's energy is kind of back and forth. You may go through periods of time where you don't feel them at all or don't sense them in your energy. And I feel like it's because they are feeling defeated. It's like that. You might even realize that this heavy energy comes in. I feel like whoever I'm talking to, I'm seeing the red thread. I'm seeing the fact that you are energetically connected to someone. Now, you could cut your cords and clear your energy because I feel like this is not yours to carry. But I do feel like there is some sort of a soulmate connection here. Like I said, keep clearing your energy if it's too heavy because it isn't yours to carry. But this person is kind of pushing all of their energy towards you because they're thinking about you that way. Or a lot. They're thinking, yeah. I feel like there's a lot of physical energy as well. Your family won't like me, so there's a lot of fear going on. It might be your family, your friends, but they still want you. It doesn't stop. It's like, it's not a maybe. So it's either a yes or a no. I'm open to compromise. This love scares me. Exactly. They are waiting for you. I feel like this person is waiting for some type of a sign. And I feel like it doesn't matter how many signs you give this person. It's never going to be enough because they would need you to look at them and say, I'm interested. And that would be, it's like that's the sign to try. It's like the confirmation itself. And the realness of the confirmation is what this person would need. I feel like they hold back because they are terrified that they could lose you altogether or lose the daydream altogether. It's like, this is the wish, the hope, the dream. And if I actually step forward, it is going to be one way or the other. And I feel like that's the fear. I feel like this comes up quite a bit, this energy. And I can see how that could be. It's like when the possibility is gone, then we have to really feel the loss, right? My life started when I met you. I feel like you lit this person up. I want a fresh start with you. You know, there could have been some things in between. Like I said, there could have been a physical connection in the past, but doesn't have to be. It's like, I do feel like they're very highly attracted to you. They really want to be part of your world. They don't know if you are interested. They don't know if the people around you would try to block them out. I don't know if they think that you want space from them. I don't know if this is a misconception or a miscommunication, because I don't feel like that's the case. I would do anything for you. I feel like this person would really try to accommodate your thoughts and feelings. I feel like this person does have feelings for you. I'm too afraid to talk, yeah. It's like I meant what I said, but I didn't say it to you, is kind of the energy that I'm getting. It's that roundabout communication. I'm getting that like dolphin or bat energy where they put it out to the universe. It's like, and then they hope that it reaches your ears, but they don't know, but they're assuming. It's like part of them assumes that you get it and you understand. And that you're just not responding. And I feel like they get hurt over the fact that you're not responding when you don't know that that communication is for you. I feel like it's not this person trying to be immature. I do want to put that out there. I feel like this person is genuinely terrified. It's like there's so much riding on this. Yeah, look, I left because you told me to. I don't feel like this is the truth. I feel like there's some sort of miscommunication that this person doesn't understand. I don't know what this is for each of you, but they feel like they left because you wanted them to. I don't feel like that's the case. That's just my personal feeling with the energy. Happiness is my priority. Maybe they thought that you wanted to go off in search of your happiness and that you meant you couldn't find it with them around. I do feel like there's a divide, there's a break apart, or a missed opportunity feeling. Do you think about me too? Think before you act. I feel like this person has thought about it, and it's like every action that they think to do to kind of step towards you doesn't seem good enough, or it's like they psych themselves up and then they get psyched out. I don't know what it is. Like right before they're ready to reach out to you, they kind of lose their energy or lose their confidence. I kind of read this as, is there someone else? And that one pentacle. So it's like we want the opportunity, but is there someone else? It's like I don't want to come in and, mess something up that you're trying to create. I don't want you to be angry at me. I don't want you to, I feel like this person's worried you're going to be cruel and unkind to them. I don't know if that's the type of person that you actually are. I don't feel that way. But I do feel like it's this person's fear that you would just be that way towards them. It's like they would get the brunt of that. They would have to feel that. I feel like you really do fill up their heart. Yeah, look, I'm absolutely in love with you. And they really want to manifest you. They definitely do. You're so beautiful. Why do you need me? I feel like you may have actually wanted something with this person and they didn't have the right amount of confidence. When you were looking to kind of bring something together with them, they maybe thought that you would see them and see the truth of them and you wouldn't be as interested. It's like, so maybe they played this like cat and mouse game with you to kind of keep you close but keep you far. It's like, I don't want you to truly see me, but I want you to truly see me. I don't want you to see my flaws or perceived flaws because you won't love me anymore. Or you won't even deal with me anymore. That's the type of lack of confidence I'm talking about is what's kind of going on here. So, all right, Spirit. So what's going to happen in this situation? Is there something you want the collective to know? I don't want to leave it there. I need more time. Okay. So this person might not be coming in yet. If I follow you, I could lose everything. Yeah. One sword in reverse. They can't speak their truth. This person's having a hard time speaking their truth. There could be gossip involved in this as well. If you know who I'm talking about and you want to do the reaching out, let's see. If the collective does the reaching out, what might come? You make me want to do bad things. I think we should see other people. Yeah, I feel like this person may not be in the best headspace. I feel like you feel the tug on your energy. You may even care about this person or have feelings for this person. I don't feel like they're ready, and I don't feel like it would be a good thing for anyone. I don't feel like this person is actually in a good enough place to settle down or to try and, I don't know if their self-esteem would suffer in this. I almost get like you would be a great match for this person if they were willing to expand. I feel like their fears in this situation would get the better of them. I feel like they would be very jealous. They might get very angry. They might get a little aggressive. I feel like they wouldn't be able to control that. It's like they would always have this fear that they have you on borrowed time and that they could lose you to anyone, to anything. They might get possessive. I just feel like it wouldn't be a good thing. So I feel like if this is for you, I feel like you may actually have an inkling that this is underneath of it. This energy is underneath of it all. I do feel like some of you already understand that. I'm going to drop this there. This is very specific. It's not going to be for everyone. But like I said, cut your cords, clear your energy, keep moving forward, keep doing you. This person is missing you, but I feel like, you know, could they come forward in the future? Maybe. Maybe if they start doing the work and they want to come towards you after they've healed some, that might be good. You know, always take time. You don't have to jump in with both feet. You could take time in getting to know someone or getting to know someone again. That's what I have for that one. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, you didn't want to come up off the thing here. All right, so across to bear in reverse is what was, didn't want to come up off the thing. So maybe someone was having a hard time laying down a burden, but I feel like they finally did because it's in the immediate past section for me. This was something that was very painful, something that stung. Could have been a masculine energy that was dealing with this energy here. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, they needed to, this person actually did some healing work. They had to cull away things. I feel like they realized that they were carrying something that was too much. Yeah, they want to be able to move forward, and in order to do that, they had to start culling away what was no longer necessary. They had to start dropping the burdens down, ones that weren't theirs to carry. They could have been helping others, and to their own detriment. It's like they were taking on too much. They didn't have enough time to look at self or deal with self or have some type of I hear a social life. So it's like they were taking on everyone else's responsibilities and really going through their days not being able to enjoy anything for themselves. It's like, you know, I feel like this is a very kind person who would give you the shirt off their back, but I feel like they've done that too many times and they were left there with nothing. I feel like this is a giver. This is someone who pours and pours and pours. And it's like from their heart, this is a bottomless well. So this could be you or someone you're dealing with or soon to be dealing with. I feel like they're the type of person that will pour and pour and pour until they're mentally and emotionally exhausted, and they'll pour some more. And I feel like they realized that that needed to end. They needed to set healthy boundaries. Yeah, and look at that. They mature so much more through this experience, through this healing and releasing. Yeah. Wow. There's that snake. So it's that transmutation energy. It's that peeling back of the skin and growing into something more. I feel like rooting themselves into place. I really love this. Now, like I said, this could be you or someone you're soon to be dealing with. Yeah, nurturing their self, taking care of self. Being protective over self. I feel like nobody is going to protect you. You have to protect yourself. Yeah, the wish, the hope, the dream. So maybe now we're getting a chance to, yeah, the clouds are moving out. We're starting to realize our own wishes, hopes, and dreams, getting ready to chase after them with the rider there. I love this. So this person has freed up some space in their own life to actually live their own life, which I feel like is so important. I don't know if this person was, I'm getting a scenario in my head. It's like they had an ex-partner that they were still friends with because, you know, they don't like to release people fully. They always feel like they can remain friends, or I feel like this is someone that maybe had some level of mental or emotional illness. It's like pouring into that person when it's not your responsibility and feeling drained and exhausted. It's like all of your energy was going towards this person that is not, I want to say it wasn't your responsibility. So yeah, it wasn't your responsibility. This could be taking care of a parent. Now that is a very noble thing to do, to take care of a parent and give your all of your time, your effort, your energy into that. And I would never say that that's not totally worth it, because, you know, I would take care of my my mother in a heartbeat. I took care of my dad when he was sick. So I feel like that's different, but I do feel like the responsibility, maybe you're just freeing up some of your energy. It's like we've got an at-home nurse coming, or, you know, something like that, something along those lines, where it frees up just a little bit of your time, your effort, your energy. I don't know why that came through, but that's what's coming through. So that could be for someone. It's like, you know, okay, so I do want to say my condolences to those who have lost someone that they were taking care of. It could be a parent, or a grandparent, or somebody special in your life. You were taking care of them, and then, you know, after they passed and you did the healing work, you know, it did free up a lot of time in your life, right? It's just part of your story, and I feel like there's nothing to be ashamed of, nothing to be upset over. It's like, I gave that time because I wanted to, right? And I feel like, yeah, you came from a good-hearted place, an innocent place. And again, I am kind of getting, I'm sorry for your loss. I feel like for someone I have to be saying that, because I'm seeing lilies laid on a casket. So for those who are suffering, big hugs to you. I know how hard it is to lose someone you love and someone that you take care of, right? All right, the sun. Yeah, I do feel like warmth is coming back in, and the opportunity for growth and expansion and sweetness. You might have some time to date and have a social life. I do feel like dating was not something that you were able to do because of whatever situation you were taking care of, or wherever you were putting your energy, right? It could have been with friends as well, just always being overly available. So it doesn't have to be something so, you know, heavy as death, or, you know, but excuse me, it was a heart-based thing. And now abundance is coming in with the fish. Is there anything else? Yeah, it's time to play. It's time to have fun. It's time to explore. You've been given the key to the next phase. Putting down roots in another area, getting out there, talking to people, conversing with people, meeting new people. Yeah, exploring with that ship, deciding which way you want to go. Maybe you put your life on hold to do this, right? I feel like you're a very loyal-hearted person, and I feel like that's part of it. I feel like now you need to be loyal to self and start tending to your own garden. And maybe there's a new partner on the horizon. I kind of get somebody ready to meet up with you just around the bend. Yeah, I am getting feminine energy here, or nurturing energy. It's going to be a lucky break. Yeah, you're going to come across a person who's ready to I feel like you're going to come across a person who's ready for a relationship, and I feel like you might be ready for a relationship. It's like, I don't know if you put your life on hold for a while for whatever reason, whether it was taking care of someone or just taking care of everyone in different ways. I feel like you put your life on hold, and now you are ready to hop back in, and as luck would have it, you have the right type of people entering your life, people who are loyal. You're going to feel really lucky along this path. And I feel like there's going to be somebody you can actually build with, and have that brand new beginning. Set goals with, accomplish those goals, take that path with. This person's going to be very clever, or very intelligent, or very quick-witted. That might be either that, or it's you, one or the other. Very intelligent, very quick-witted. Yeah. I feel like you're going to find that maybe your mind is quicker now, that you don't have so many heavy things weighing on it. You might feel lighter as well, because, you know, grief and sadness and stressors, it's like when you're taking care of someone, or when you're taking care of everyone and you're not really fully taking care of yourself, it can be a very heavy weight, right? And we do so out of love a lot of the time. But I feel like now you'll be able to, it's like your mind comes back to a healthy place. And it's like you were quick-witted before, and then you may have lost that. You may have been scatterbrained for a while with all the stress and things that go along with that. But I feel like your mind comes back. And I feel like you can start building a strong foundation again. You might get news from afar. You could get news from someone that you haven't seen in a while. Could be an old friend, maybe that wants to meet up. This could be an old friend or an old acquaintance that kind of comes back around. You could get, or have a friendship that is someone that moved away, and maybe they're letting you know that they're coming back in the vicinity. It does have something like that going on. I feel like it's a lucky break, whatever it is. This person that comes in is also a lucky break. You could start out as friends and then turn into friendship on fire. Friendship on fire to the romance department. Okay, let me pull some of these. I feel like we've been going for a while. Okay, let's see. We're gonna get this out here. So your initials, their initials. Okay. I just started to think about it, and it felt like an opportunity. So I don't know if somebody is asking you to think about it. It's they're giving you an opportunity. I hear TMI. I don't know if you come into contact with a person that you maybe work with that kind of gives you like too much information. It's like they speak too much about private matters, or they don't follow social norms. It's like they overshare. Um, I feel like this person really wants to be your friend. Um, I feel like because they don't have very many friends, this person may not understand social constructs. But I don't feel like this person would be a bad friend. So it's like, I feel like they do that. And a lot of times for the people that overshare, a lot of times have been through quite a bit of trauma. That can be a trauma response. So I feel like this person is looking at you as, just the opportunity to have a good friend. They see something good in you. And I feel like if you have the mental and emotional space for this person, they could probably really benefit from having a wonderful friend like you. I do feel like this person would be a loyal friend. I feel like they would trust you, or they're very trusting. And I feel like you could trust in them. This is someone you could confide in, right? I do get that energy here. I hear SOS. So okay. I don't know if something's going to happen with a boat. I don't know if, like, I hear the engine, or it's not going, or it's not. I don't know if you have to call for help and the Coast Guard has to come out or whatever that is and tow the boat back. I don't know. There's just something like that's coming out. That could be for someone. And I hear stranded, so I don't know how long you're stranded for. That's terrifying. All right. I think that's good for now. So just be careful. Make sure you have what you need in case you need to call for help, like maybe some type of alternative. So that way you can get the help that you need if that is you and your boat. I don't know if it's a larger boat or a smaller one, like a fishing boat, or like a personal, like you take it out on the weekends kind of boat. I don't know. But it feels stressful. All right, let's see what we've got here. What do we have for the collective? All right. We have a soulmate coming in. I feel like somebody who, I feel like you're going to easily connect with this person, and I feel like they might actually have some things in common with you when it comes to like a belief system or spirituality. You might have some common feelings here, and I feel like spirit is on deck. Yeah, look, it's the same type of key, the same type of symbol, just reworked in a different way. So it's like very similar spirit on deck, very similar belief system. I do feel like this has something to do with, you might find someone who is gifted like you're gifted, or has similar gifts that you have. You may be connecting with this person. Now, I don't know if this is going to be a romantic soulmate or just a friendship soulmate. Could go either way. Yeah, for some of them, it says, I love you. So for some of them, I feel like this person may fall very quickly. You may fall very quickly. There could be a lot of forward movement. You may come into contact with a soulmate, and when I say it takes off like wildfire, I mean, it just takes off. It's like the two of you have so much in common. I feel like, and the differences add spice to it all. I feel like this is a really great connection, and one that's going to go a very long way together. I feel like the two of you will be busy on projects together, or busy on, it's like, really communicating. I feel like the two of you work very well together. We have the B. I feel like maybe your families end up really loving the other very, it's like just inviting the other one in. It's like the parents would say, oh yes, that's my other child. It's like you just fit. It's got that energy, or the siblings are like, yeah, you just fit in perfect. I don't know if it's your personality or the way that you do things or whatever it is, but everybody welcomes you in. It's got that energy of being very welcomed in. Yeah, I keep hearing community. And I hear someone like you. So it's like you find someone like you, maybe someone that loves like you do as well. So if it's not like the gifted stuff, I do feel like maybe you have the same religion or spiritual background, and the communities are very welcoming. The family community is very welcoming. The friends are very welcoming. It's got that energy. Everybody just kind of invites you right in, and you feel like you're at home. I feel like that's what someone was waiting for. Someone that felt like home, and someone that, you know, got to interact with someone who felt like home. All right, that is what I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.